2:15. We might as well get started. Welcome to today's how-to session on personal document management and online collaboration at the university. My name is Zora, and I work as an assistant on the SharePoint Solutions Service team here at the university, and I'll be delivering today's presentation. Before we get started, we have some meeting etiquette slides to review, so let's go ahead. So hi again, and welcome to today's session on personal document management at the university using Office 365. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with Office 365, but just to clarify, it is a cloud-based suite of applications available to everyone at the university, enabling you to work from any location on any device, allowing you to collaborate with others whenever you require, wherever you may be. And from the chat, we can see we have people joining from all over the world, so welcome. I imagine the weather is much nicer where some of you guys are. Again, before we begin, while this presentation covers Office 365 at the university, there are other communication and collaboration services available to us, such as Zoom, that we're not covering here today. So if you want to visit the URL in the middle of the page, or my colleague Don will copy and paste the URL into the text area, the chat area. If you want to visit that link, that has more information on other tools at the university. But these are the main ones we'll be reviewing today within Office 365. So just to run through our agenda, in today's session, we'll be covering a brief introduction to Office 365 at the university, and then taking a closer look at some of the apps available to us, such as using OneDrive for personal document management, organizing your notes with OneNote, and collaborating online for team projects. Again, because we only have 15 minutes, we can't cover all of the apps, but we'll take a brief look at other useful apps to consider, and then we'll share a note on helpful resources that have been published online for students. Then we'll finish our session with a Q&A. So to introduce Office 365 at the university, if you're not already familiar with it, again, it's a Microsoft suite of online applications available to us free of charge for the duration of our studies. It includes some apps you've used before, more than likely, such as Outlook Email and Microsoft Word, and some others that might be new to you, such as SharePoint, which we'll cover today, and Microsoft Planner. Since your access to Office 365 is not tied to just one piece of equipment, you can work with your files and applications from any device, be it your laptop, tablet, or any of the open access computers across campus, if you happen to be on campus this year. As noted on the slide, a great feature of the calendar within Outlook Email is that our lecture and tutorial timetable is automatically uploaded there at the start of each semester. So some benefits of using Office 365 at the university include the ability to securely store large amounts of data online, up to 1 terabyte in your OneDrive document library, or up to 25 terabytes on a SharePoint team site. Another advantage of working online with Office 365 is that you don't need to use up space on the hard drive of your computer. And if by chance your device is lost or damaged, your data remains backed up safely online, accessible using your university login. If you need help getting started on Office 365, please visit the New Students website for more guidance. So to access Office 365 at the university, you log in using your university login details, which is your essentially your student number and your password, to which all of your data, files, and applications are tied. Once logged in, either through the URL shown here on screen, or Don has copied and pasted it into the chat there, or you can also access through our MyEd portal. The main way to navigate through all of the Office 365 apps is by using the App Launcher button, which is always present at the top left-hand side of the screen within any Office 365 app. So just as shown on screen here, if you're in your browser and you're checking your email, if you click in the sort of that icon in the top left-hand corner of your screen, that'll bring the list of apps that you can easily switch between once you're logged in through a browser. So let's take a closer look at a couple of Office 365 apps useful for personal document management and online collaboration, starting with OneDrive. OneDrive is a private online document library that only you have access to unless you choose to share your files or folders with others. With 1 terabyte of free storage, you can create a new document library for all of your study materials, as well as securely backup files from your computer to the cloud for peace of mind. While the easiest way to transfer files from one device to another used to be by email or a USB memory stick, OneDrive eases moving between devices by automatically syncing the files across multiple locations. A great benefit of working online with OneDrive is that when you sign into any Office 365 application with your university account, you can pull up your files to work on anywhere, from the library to the lab or from home. Files created in Office 365 also auto-save to your OneDrive document library, making it easy to recover deleted documents or roll back to previous versions. The OneDrive mobile app for both iOS and Android is also a great way to access files from Office 365 when you don't have your computer to hand. For example, you can easily review a Word document on your iPhone before submitting an assessment, or present a PowerPoint deck from your tablet to your peers, all on the go. Another brilliant tool that comes with our Office 365 package is OneNote, a digital notebook that allows you to organize your study notes and course content online. With OneNote, you can create digital notebooks for each of your courses, where you can take informal notes as well as develop interactive study materials, including pictures, videos, and audio clips. A great solution for sustainable study, OneNote enables you to keep track of every assignment and flash of inspiration without the need for lots of paper and stationery. OneNote is versatile and adapts to everyone's note-taking preferences. You can organize digital notebooks by sections and pages in a way that makes sense to you, such as by week or chapter, or you can just throw everything together with little or no organization at all, which works just as well in OneNote, but with its powerful search functionality. So, for example, if you're taking notes during a lecture and you're working on an assignment and you're trying to think back to where you might have stored those notes or information, you can just search for a keyword and it'll pull up your notes. OneNote also provides excellent support for co-authoring when shared with your peers, and all changes made in your digital notebooks are saved automatically. So moving on, while we might be familiar with using services such as Dropbox and Facebook Messenger for online collaboration and communication outside of the university, SharePoint is a highly configurable online collaborative platform integrated with Office 365 and is a fantastic tool for team projects and group work. With similar functionalities to, say, Squarespace, SharePoint differs in that it is a secure and supported application provisioned for all staff and students within the university free of charge. A SharePoint site is essentially a collection of powerful Office 365 apps which make it simple to communicate and collaborate with anyone. SharePoint is often used by staff for collaboration through intranet and communication sites and document and records management spaces. But how can we use SharePoint as students? Some examples of SharePoint being used by students include creating a team site for group work on a course assessment, where team members can upload documents to the SharePoint document library and work on them together at the same time, or use the team calendar to mark important deadlines and submission dates. Communication sites are also great for displaying a group or solo presentation, where you can choose from a wide variety of templates and assets to easily create visually impressive sites and pages for presenting your work. Some benefits of using SharePoint for team projects and group work online include easy access to the various Office 365 communication and collaboration tools in one single convenient location, and the ability to streamline all project documents in a secure central repository accessible from any device wherever you may be in the world. So far in the presentation, we've covered personal document management with OneDrive, organizing your notes online with OneNote, and online collaboration for team projects and group work using SharePoint. But there's so much more you can do in Office 365, such as chatting and collaborating in real time using Microsoft Teams, organizing group tasks in Planner, creating surveys using Microsoft Forms, and exploring communities online in Yammer, the Office 365 integrated social network. All of this and more can be accessed through your university login. Now, as we near the end of the presentation, we wanted to let you know that all this information and more can be viewed online via SharePoint at the university. Please see the URL on screen, or Dawn has just copied and pasted it into the chat box. And you will need your university login to access the site, because all SharePoint sites at the university we have to log in. They're not open to the public.